So I just watched boogie2988's video about TotalBiscuit and the price of YouTube fame, and I wanted to give my thoughts on some points he mentioned in that video and how I feel about the whole thing. Now, if you don't know who Boogie is, he is a guy who plays a character called Francis. He does like entertaining videos on like video games and such, and he does motivational videos as himself from time to time and tries to encourage people to take care of their health and such. And TotalBiscuit is also a guy that talks about video games. I haven't really watched his channel that often, but I did like his videos about the Nintendo copyright issue when that was going on, and the whole debacle on when Sega was targeting channels for Shining Force videos. And yeah, just recently, according to his blog, which I'll leave in the description below, he has made the decision to focus on making content and not interact with his fans anymore. And it's not because he hates criticism, because he's been around for a long time. He's been around way longer, way longer than I have. But it's because of the, well, like how Boogie put it, the negative flow. Like the hate mail, the pointless trolling, the haters, and all that crazy stuff. And he knows how feedback is important, like for his channel and such, but Boogie also mentioned how if you're famous and you shake 100 people's hands and one of them slaps you just for whatever, you don't forget that slap. And when he said that, it made me thought back to when I started making videos on here, because I wasn't that big, last year. I was kind of like, I guess, like semi-big. Like, I don't really think of myself as a big YouTuber. I just see myself as just a guy who makes videos for fun. But it's funny he mentioned that, because I get a lot of positive comments too, and very rarely do I get anything negative. But the one comment I got that was negative, it was on a rant video I did on another YouTuber whose name I won't mention. And it was an opinion I had. It wasn't what I would call hate or anything. It was just an opinion I had. And some crazy guy, which was a sock account, it was a racial comment. Like, he didn't even take the time to watch what I had to say in the video. He just said this guy is a such and such. And although I'm one to ignore like trolls and haters like that, those are the kind of comments that make me worry a lot about society in general, because racism is something that should be dead and gone, and it's like it keeps coming back in some way, shape, or form. And Boogie, although he makes good content and is a great entertainer, he gets bullied because of his weight. And people out there like haters and negative individuals, they don't take the time to really think about just how it's affecting that other person. And with TotalBiscuit, he's been getting so much of that, like from time and time, over and over and over again, that it's taking a toll on his health. Like, I don't want to get into like what's been going on or like what Boogie said in this video. If you want to check it out, I'll leave it in the description below too. But it's pretty much pushed TotalBiscuit to the point to where he just wants to focus on making content and taking care of his family, basically. Like, not interact with his fans or anything, just making content pretty much. Boogie also mentioned how taking a break is a bad idea, like whether it's for a week or 2 weeks because of the possibility of losing relevance or subscribers here and there in case you're away for too long. And that is something I have to disagree on with you, Boogie, because I've taken breaks like from time to time for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even 4 weeks sometimes. And I don't see that as losing relevance, because when you're on a site like this, it's always good to have fun, but to take care of your health too, because, it's always good. Yeah, I know, Boogie, you enjoy making videos and such, but it's always good to have time to yourself too, because that is what's most important. And that is what I do. Whenever I make a video, or I make like 2, 3, 5 videos at once and I post them, I'll read the feedback, reply to people, and then I'll take my break. Like, whether it's for like a few days or a week or so on, I always come back in some way. But I always let my fans and friends know that I have a life outside of the internet, and I'll be back. And some people would say that YouTube is for lazy people and how it's not a real job and such, and how you should get a traditional job and focus on that. I work myself, so in my opinion, when people say that YouTube is not a real job, I disagree with them, because if you're having trouble finding work, because with the economy and such, YouTube can be a plan B in a way, because anything that generates some kind of income, like on YouTube, like say if you're a partner or something, you make like $100 or 200 or more. If you can use that for like food or bills, that is considered a job, because something like YouTube, people think it's so easy that anybody can do it, but it requires a lot of work and research depending on what you do, like whether it's for a video game or a TV show review you do, or for a toy review. That takes time and even money to do. So anybody who says that YouTube isn't a real job is fooling themselves. It may not be like a traditional job, but for a plan B, it would work out pretty well, in my opinion. But at the same time, the bullies and haters will always be there, because if you're on YouTube, you have to be thick-skinned and strong, because the bigger you get, like if you decide to like talk about video games or TV shows or reviews or whatnot, if your channel gets big, you'll notice more and more activity of haters and hate mail that will come in like from out of nowhere. And it's pretty much like Boogie said. It's just because they know who you are, and they have all the time of day to make fools out of themselves by sending you pointless troll comments, hate mail, just to bring you down. And yeah, I do have my way of dealing with it, which I mentioned in my video, which I posted a couple days ago about haters and such, which you can check out. I'll put in the description below. And, that's just the way I see it. When it comes to haters and negative people, they're the ones with the problems, not you. And Boogie, if anybody ever tells you, you suck, or they make fun of your weight for whatever the reason, when it comes to trolls, negative people, and haters and so on, they're always going to be around no matter what, and no matter how many anti-bullying campaigns happen, unfortunately, there will always be bullies no matter what. But in a world like this, in today's society especially, it's always good to have good self-esteem, have a strong skin, be strong, and not let those people get you down, because you're above that. And that goes to you too, Boogie. You are above all those people that are calling you overweight and so on, because those people have problems, not you. Now, yes, we're only human. Nobody's perfect, but nobody deserves to be bullied at all. And that's all I have to say. TotalBiscuit, best of luck. And Boogie, thanks for making that video, and take care. And to everybody else, thanks for watching, and have a great day.